This climb first. This is what he needs and wants to do.
But not only is he an astonishing physical specimen, Tadej Pogačar, but he reads a race so well. And he's got control of the Montmartre climb for the final time. But he's going to have to launch, and he's going to have to get rid of all these fast finishers if he wants to finish solo. All in now for Tadej Pogačar. Wout van Art right on his wheel. Little gap opening up, though, between Mohoric and Ballerini as Jorgensen drops away. Trentin as well in difficulty, but Wout van Art locked onto the wheel of the yellow jersey. Hasn't shaken him off yet. Mohoric still there as well.
Yeah, Mohoric hanging on. They're all there. You could see it's those first corners, they're wet. Tadej Pogačar, the speed he gains, he has to take the foot off the gas, and they're aware of that. Trentin just opening up a wheel. Mohoric going so deep to hold on to Wout van Art, but at the moment, Pogačar is going to have to do one huge move to try and distance them, and this is where it begins. Can't
do it on the corners, the straighter sections, the steeper sections. Pogačar's got 600 metres to shake them off now. Van Aert determined, a big ride from Wout van Aert. He's not letting a gap go at the moment. Pogačar is running out of climb.
Mohoric has blown. Ballerini's fighting his way back onto it. Wout van Aert, as you say, is just glued on there, but this is just a huge move from Pogačar.
All in for Wout van Aert. What a ride from the Belgian. And he shows himself there alongside Pogačar. Pogačar's not shaking him, and now it's Van Aert who counters, and Pogačar's under pressure. Brilliant ride from the Belgian. Wout van Aert trying to get it done now and drop Tadej Pogačar, but instead these two are making their way to the top of the climb as Pogačar just lets the wheel go a little bit. Van Aert sees a gap, tries to extend it, takes a small gap over the top of the climb. Still got 200 metres to go. He's powering his way now, Wout van Aert. Where has this rider been for 21 stages? Van Aert all in. His entire Tour de France is in the next 140 metres on these cobbles in the wet and almost out of sight and dropping the yellow jersey. This is vintage Van Aert.
Yes, it is. Look at the gap, and this is where Wout van Aert has the advantage over Pogačar. He is a former world champion cyclocross rider. These conditions are where he excels.
Now then, he's got the gap. Now onto the descent. You can bet that if Matej Mohoric is anywhere near Tadej Pogačar, we're going to see that white jersey trying to get across to Visma Lease Bike's Wout van Aert very soon. But he's got a 6-second gap over Tadej Pogačar, and that was an enormous ride from Wout van Aert. 5.8 kilometres to go. Is he going to be riding to victory on the Champs-Élysées for the second time in his career in totally different circumstances? It's all in now for Van Aert.
Oh, and the risk is at this point. Is Pogačar willing to take the risk that Wout van Aert has? Wout van Aert wants this, needs this so much. He also has the skill set to do it. Pogačar is behind. He's going to be losing time on this descent.
Well, not many riders can do that to Tadej Pogačar. In fact, other than Wout van Aert, I can think of only one, and that rider isn't here. It's Mathieu van der Poel, and that was Van der Poel-esque from Van Aert.
It was absolutely huge, and Pogačar almost never has that happen to him. I'm trying to think when, but Wout van Aert now knows that this is within reach.
Growing the gap, you can see he looks behind, and that yellow jersey is a long, long way distant at 10 seconds now. Van Aert has to time trial his way, keep upright, still descending on these wet roads, hold it all together.
This is just a phenomenal ride. There's no way Tadej Pogačar can match this.
It's a ride of genius from Wout van Aert. Supported brilliantly by Matteo Jorgensen. He went to the Giro d'Italia and he took a victory in Siena. One of the most dramatic stages of the entire race and one of the most picturesque and iconic finish lines in the whole of the Giro d'Italia, in the Piazza del Campo. And he's waited until Paris and the Montmartre stage to remind us of the best of Wout van Aert. A 9-time stage winner at the Tour de France.